Good afternoon. Well, I'm headed home. It's been a long day. Fought a lot of battles. And as I'm headed home, I'm headed up this state highway. It leads to a factory that I used to work at. It's like 4:45. All these people are just rushing, missing turns, just in a horrible mindset. You can tell that because they're just going crazy. But they got 15 minutes to get that 5 o'clock clock in. And it seems like I remember having to get there, and I remember everything sucked because I had to be at work. I left the family to go to work, clock in, because that's what I had to do. And man, you get caught up in that when you're on the outside finally looking in and watching all them people rush off to work and got to get there at 5 o'clock, and they're going to work 10, 12 hours. They're going to do that 6 to 7 days a week at that factory. And a lot of the times it's not by their choice. Sometimes it's because of the choices they made in life. They have to work that many hours. But most of the time it's because of the needs of the factory. And you feel obligated to help that factory, but other than that factory helping you with a paycheck that you're extremely dependent on, they haven't helped you at all. And you really haven't helped yourself because you've become trapped to know that you got to go to work. You got to go to work every day. And I'm not saying don't work, but it seems like when you finally figure out that having that job that you go to and barely make enough, and you can't do what you really truly love in life, you're stuck. And I used to be stuck too. And I'm not saying that I'm completely not stuck, but I've definitely seen the changes I need to make. And there's great people out there you can listen to on helping you. Tony Robbins being one of them, Grant Cardone. All these guys have helped me tremendously just watching their videos and watching inspirations. Look at Gary Vee, look at E.T., these motivational speakers, Jim Rohn. All these guys I've watched over the last few months, and I can't tell you leaps and bounds how much different I look at things now. And I can't tell you how much I realize how thankful I am to not have to clock in every day and work in a factory and be just over broke for years on end. And then when you really stop and think about that, when it comes down to retirement, you've put in, 4 or 5, 3% of your paycheck, and they've matched your 3% of your paycheck. You can't retire on that today, or at least I can't. Maybe some people can. Social Security, who knows if that's going to be here. So it seems like you got to do more in life to actually truly achieve retirement. And I believe that's the case, because I know I've seen firsthand, and I've even managed and had employees that retired and didn't have enough and came back to work, or they got a job just for the last few years to make a little bit more to put in that retirement so they could retire. There's a lot more ways to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. And if this video just helps 5 people, I'm blessed to know that you got to look at things different. Start watching these people. Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, all these guys, E.T., Robert Kiyosaki. All these are great, amazing people. Free to the internet, buy their books. I spend at least 25, 30 bucks a week, and I try and read one of their books every week because it's helped me, educate me tremendously. So always educate more, do more. There's always hours in the day to better yourself, to become better in your own life, and get out of that factory mentality. Thank you all.